Hello and welcome to Safe Space Racing's Tier 1 race at Suzuka. This is AJ Mars, Tier 1 commentator. I got a special guest today, the one and only former Tier 2 teammate, B Mars. B Mars in the booth with me today. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining in. B, welcome to the comms tonight, my man. It's been a long time since we got to do a co-broadcast here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic. What's up, everybody? Looks like we got SSR Hamilton, the first one out of the pits here at Suzuka. Tier 2 saw a pretty exciting race. Only one safety car, which was impressive. The S's claimed a few people. A little bit of beating and banging. Bascom in the chat. Heatwave first to start in the chat. Bradley Johnson saying, bring your son to work day. Well, I can say that, but he brought it across the line before dear old dad today, so hat tip to B Mars with a late pass there at the end of the race in Tier 2, getting it done. He's El Rapido. Got a few sit-ins tonight. Honorable mention, Mr. Neymar there. Running a little bit behind tonight, guys. Sorry, everybody's trying to get in to the lobby. Looks like everybody's in now and ready to go. We got 16 minutes to go in the quali session.
Can I ask why Neymar's retired? Does he have a quali ban?
I think he might. I'd have to take a look back at the steward reports.
I'll go check.
He wasn't planning on driving tonight. Was a late addition. He's going to check on that for us. I do know there was a little bit of bumping and banging there on the last weekend's race. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe just happy to sit in the back. I know, like I said, Neymar was a very last-minute entry here. Wasn't planning on being here, but was able to make it. So maybe just sitting it out. We'll see.
I feel like he'll have the race pace to fight his way through the field.
He's got it. Yeah, he definitely does. As always, Boss Cookie favored here. There's a couple other fast guys. Got Bone Apple T sitting in here today in Tier 1, helping out filling the grid. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Some slow cars in Sector 1. Looks like Division off the track. Bone Apple off the track as well. Looks like maybe Division spun. Get back to Hamilton. He's on his lap right now. Got his teammate Payox Kings in front, giving him a pretty impressive tow there. Great work by those two guys. And he invalidates in the chicane. Invalidates right there at the end. Tough break. He's going to dip right in the pits.
Charisma
that is
retired.
Unfortunate. Charisma has retired. Looks like Charisma retired in the pits. I believe that is going to be a quali ban being served. He retired on the track, so he does have a quali ban. So he's just
in
a
the
little
pits.
slow
He's in the
on
pits.
that. Yeah, it was a quali ban. He's no, he had a quali ban from last weekend.
Okay. Let's
Retired
make
on
sure.
the track. Yeah, he retired on the track. He was just got to get his setup on. So he was trying to get his setup on and done. Okay, so ABR Murph right now, big guy up front, 26-6. Boss Cookie right behind him, 27-0. 27-7 is Zampa and P3, and then Craig Conley in there for a 28.2 right now. I'm trying to see who's going to be coming across next. Looks like PBR is in the pits. He's invalid. Division is going to hit the pits. I'm pretty sure Bone Apple is invalid. He's going to catch the pits. So it looks like JD is going to be our next one across as he's filing into the chicane here in Sector 3. JD is going to be P2 right now, 26.662. Very, very close to ABR Murph. I know JD's been sweating some times here. He's been doing pretty good. Oleg in for a 27.8. That's going to be P5 for right now. Chalupa about to get him a time, 38.3. I think he was giving his teammate a tow around there, so that's probably why that one's a little bit slower. Payox getting him a time, P3, 27.068. Right ahead of Boss Cookie. Boss Cookie's got a lot more in the tank there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think the
else
top
is-
5 aren't going to be separated by much in quality and race pace.
To be fair, I think it's going to be quite a bit more than that. I think there's going to be a few of these guys right here together. Very, very close together at the top.
Remember, throw your race predictions in the chat. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's get some race predictions. Ezzy in the chat. What's up, Ezzy? Welcome. Jamie there, too. Arthur in the chat. Not sure what that's all about. We got Reflexes on a lap here. I'm trying to see who's ahead. Oleg has got his lap already. I believe both of the Red Bulls. Payax got him a lap. Looks like Hamilton's on an out. So I think Reflex is going to be our lead car here. In Haas. On board with him. There we go. Reflex doing a pretty good job here. He's carrying a lot of speed. He's got some yellow flags ahead of him. Looks like Oleg has lost it in the chicane ahead. Oleg is out of the way. Reflex going to push on along. Reflex gets himself a P8, 27.8. And here comes Stenner, also sitting in Tier 1 tonight. Stenner had a rough go in Tier 2, a little bit of contact. Stenner's going to have to get him another lap there. Halo on an out lap. Let's see. Hamilton's on a lap right now. With a purple Sector 1 for right now.
Yeah, I know Hamilton invalidated his first lap. He had a purple Sector 1 and 2, I think, when he first went out. Excited to see what he can do on this one.
Yeah, we saw him catch a good toe by his teammate there, Payax Kings, but it looks like he's just a little bit deep in the middle of the chicane. Drug that left wheel across the rumble, and it gave him the red stripe there of invalidation. Jamie the G in the chat saying P1 Cookie, P2 Murph, P3 Neymar. First retirement, Stenner.
Wow. Everyone, I'd like to point out, Jamie and Stenner are teammates in Tier 2.
Yeah, Tier 2 teammates, razzing each other a little bit. Pretty good friends there. Little friendly camaraderie, little banter there. Love Mr. Shalom. SSR Halo retired from the session. Looks like that's going to be a terminal damage.
Where would that?
SSR Hamilton getting a 27.03. 27.03 for him. Trying to see where he's at there. Looks like maybe Zampa's coming by him.
Yeah,
there you go. You can see the Haas nose into the left wall. That's going to be terminal damage for him. Tough break for Halo. I know he was sweating some time trial right before this. Looks like we lost Kings. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can get Kings back in here. Let's see. Where's my man Reset? Do I not have him on the list, huh? Okay. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. Gonna get him back in here. There he is.
I'm gonna follow Zampa around on his hot lap. P10 currently.
Alright. Kings, if you're tuning in, invite sent, buddy. Back going in here.
SSR Hamilton P4 27.0. Just slotted in right ahead of his teammate Payox Kings. Boss Cookie.
Boss Cookie still in the fast lap there, 26.1. Big lap, big lap. That puts him like 5 tenths, exactly 5 tenths faster than ABR Murph there. That's a big lap. We got BJ2 in the chat saying P1 Murph, P2 Boss Cookie, P3 Payox, first retirement, SSR Emu. Charisma. Got just under 8 minutes to go here. We are following Zampa around. Oh, and then Hamilton loses it in the penultimate. That's it for him too. Terminal damage for Hamilton. He's out of quality.
Wow. Zampa invalidating on his lap.
Zampa dragging a wheel over there. That's not going to get it done today, boys. What do we got coming in next? Looks like PBR is going to be the next. Well, I think PB might be out of fuel. Looks like PB is out of fuel.
Where did Hamilton hit? The pit wall? Like the
Penultimate.
entrance?
He's coming. We're on board. We're on board right now with PBR. I think his car's already cleared though. Looks like he lost it right about here.
Because his wheel is inside the pit lane.
Yep, looks like he caught the wheel. There's a soft tire laying right inside the pit entrance. You can see it there from the POV of PBR Abner. Looks like Hamilton maybe lost it coming out of the chicane and just slammed into the pit wall. That's a tough break. F in the chat for Hamilton.
Currently P5 though. 127.0. So we did get a good lap in before that retirement.
Yeah, while we were talking about that, ABR Murph, the Williams Speed Demon, 25.9, squeezes back into the pole position.
It's going to be a battle between Boss Cookie and Murph here in quali.
Let's see where we got Conley. Conley is in Sector 2 now, screaming into Sector 3 here. 27.8 is where he sits, P12 right now in the AlphaTauri. His teammate just 2 spots behind him. All right, Craig's gonna dip into the pits. Reflex is flying around there in Sector 2. Looks like Payox just started his lap too, so we've got Reflex should be our next one across if he can keep it together here. Into Sector 3 we head on board the Haas of Reflex Pilot. It's currently sitting 27.863. Telemetry's telling us purple Sector 2 there. Could jump a few spots here. I know he's not wanting to start P13. He's looking to move up that grid. You see the DRS engage. P8. He's going to move up to a 27.2. Stenner in the Ferrari looks like he's on a lap 27.3 right behind him. I believe that's going to be Chalupa coming into the pits behind him. Division's on an out lap. Payox is invalid. Stenner's going to go ahead and call it a day at P9. Looks like he's terminal as well. Looks like turn 4 has claimed him. He is in the S's there. Very immobile and very broken. We're looking for some safety cars in this race. That is a few guys who have already lost it here in quali. It's looking a little overcast. We might even see some sprinkles here in the race. I haven't seen a weather report yet.
See, maybe the rain dances for Tier 2 were just a bit late to the party. Tier 1, for a change, is going to be getting the Hurricanes.
Division putting together a pretty good lap here. Had a little bit of a lock up there. On the soft tires, trying to make up some time here. He's sitting P4, 26.798. Not a bad time. JD's on an out lap too. He's going to be able to get another with Dud. If you look at the mini map there, you can see both of the Red Bulls on the track working together in Sector 1.
They are both on outlaps at the moment.
That is correct. Both of them very close together here. Division's going to stay right where he's at, P4. We've got, looks like both the AlphaTauris are out as well. PBR just starting his lap. Sample's on an out lap fixing a cross. We got the Williams on an out lap.
The Red Bulls have just done
Quite
their
a bit
switch.
going on here. Payox Kings has left the session again. Okay, let's see if we can get him back in here.
Payox
with
King
me
is
while I-
disqualified. Parked in dangerous location. That's gonna suck. He gets booted and then disqualified.
That is tough for sure. Having a rough day as Payox on the...
He'll be starting at the back with Halo, Charisma, and then Neymar.
Alright, Kings, invite is back out. Invite is back out. Tough break there, man. Codemaster strikes again. Alright, we've got PBR on a lap here. Currently sitting P13, trying to move up. It's coming through the final chicane. Doesn't look like he's going to move up here. Zampa right in behind him is going to jump all the way to P4.
What a lap by Zampa.
Yep, that's a blistering lap by Zampa. We got Reflex on an out lap. We got Murph on a lap right now.
Boss Cookie is on a lap, but he is invalidated.
Here goes Murph. You can see him power up. He is going to try to get him one more good one here. Got the Red Bulls back here working together. I think they have timed this perfect. They're going to cross the line together.
30 seconds left in the session.
Chalupa P8. Chalupa flying right now. Some traffic up ahead. That looks like Division. Oh, and Boss Cookie has had enough. Boss Cookie retires in the pits, P2. So right now it looks like ABR Murph is comfortably in the lead. He is on a lap right now. We're going to take a look, see if he can better his time. 25.977 right now. He's coming up on some traffic. He's got Reflex Pilot and I believe Zampa ahead of him. They're going to go ahead and give him the hat tip as he flies on by him. Not much they can do here. Murph is screaming here, just trying to put the exclamation point on it. I believe he has the pole position here, 25.9. He's just trying to cap it off. Ooh, a little bit of wheel slip, cuts it short inside. He's dipping into the pits. Not happy with it. Zampa's going to dip in. Reflex dip in. I believe JD and Chalupa are still on laps. Chalupa's backed out. JD's still going. I think Chalupa's backed out to see if he can give his teammate a tow here, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. JD's well back at this point. I don't think JD's going to have a lap. I think that's how it's going to end up, folks. ABR Murph with a big lap, 25.977. What a blistering lap around this beautiful track of Suzuka here in the glorious country of Japan. Got a great view of the Ferris wheel there in the background as everyone dips in. That's going to be it. That is your current grid. Let's get a shot of this in case we have any unfortunate technical issues. 14 viewers in tonight for the main race. We appreciate it. Tell your friends. Send them our way. Make sure they follow. Watch every week. Or else.
Make sure they come watch too as well.
Watch all the tiers. Don't miss anything. You don't have anything better to do in your weekend than this, and we're better than primetime TV. I guarantee it. All right, just waiting on JD to call it a day here. There he goes. All right, guys, that's it for quali. Tier 1 is about to get underway. If you haven't already, go top off your beverage. Take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to see if I can get Payox back in here. Still having issues. Hopefully it doesn't give us any problems. He seems to be having some trouble here. I have sent Payox a few invites as well. Jamie says it's only 2 weekends until he wins Mexico. I hope that is the case. I'd love to see Jamie get a big win, or at least a podium. I'd love to see him get a podium, but a win would be like an exclamation point. Any of you guys in the race tomorrow? See if old George Russell can pull it off in the Mercedes. Kind of excited. He's like,
I think you mean when he pulls it off in the Mercedes.
oh, V Mars is a big fan. You heard him. He said when, not if.
He is
Trying to
gonna
give
do
the
it.
benefit of the doubt. Oscar Barker, Triple X there, man. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. You're about to see a crazy race right here at Suzuka. Thank you so much for the follow.
So
Thanks for
who were our
supporting the
first
stream as well.
retirement guesses? We had what? One for Charisma, and then
One for Charisma
Stenner?
and one for Stinner.
Okay, what do we do if they both go out?
First come, first serve in this league.
Fair enough.
Yep, Jamie still says Stinner. If you're just tuning in, guys, this is Tier 1 Racing, Saturday nights. This is Safe Space Racing. I'm your commentator normally for the Tier 1, AJ Mars, and I have a guest host, B Mars, my former teammate, and my son. This is father-son duo here in the comms booth tonight. Special treat.
I'm better on track. He is better in the booth.
Oh, and there's Mr. Sandwiches in the chat. Knox as well. Welcome, guys. Yep, we got the father-son team in the comms booth tonight. Miss racing with him, but we get together when we can. Life's been a little crazy and hectic. I'm going to be in and out over the next few weeks. Got a call the other day, going back to the workforce. So I will try to get in the booth and do comms whenever I can. Right now, it looks like I'm not going to be able to going forward for a short term. Which breaks my heart. I love doing it, but we will work that out. Professor Lenny in the chat saying, come on, Stinner, Kings, and haters. That's going to be a tough prediction to come true there, buddy. But I'd love to see it. Love to see it. All right.
Formation lap.
There
up
we go.
first.
Boys are on the formation lap. Big lap by ABR Murph is going to give him the pole position. Boss Cookie settling for a P2. No, that's not going to sit well, but he did put up a tremendous lap nonetheless. Division in there for a P3. Sneaks past JDM haters.
All right.
Zampa and Hamilton right behind those guys.
Oleg, Craig Conley, and BRL Neymar all on the mediums. Then we have SSR Halo on the hard tires to start
Oh, and then
the
Murph
race.
spins it. Murph has spun it coming into turn 5. Turn 6.
There is no damage on the formation lap, so he'll be right back at pole. Oh, okay.
Oh, and it's disqualified him.
No,
It's
he's
disqualified.
gonna go straight to the grid.
He's going back to the grid. Oh, he's going to catch some flack in the chat for that one, guys.
He's on the grid. His tires are gonna be stone cold for the start, though.
Yep. Boy, the hazing that's going to go on in the chat from that one. I've seen me do it. I bend it in Russia upon the automated takeover coming back onto the grid. It mashed my throttle and slamming into the wall, resulting in a lobby restart. Embarrassing, to say the least. There you go. You got the tire graphic up right now. As you can see, 1 through 10 on the softs. Oleg and Craig Conley on the mediums, like B said. PBR Admiral on the softs. You got Neymar on the mediums. Halo going with the alt strategy on the hards to start. That's going to be a toughie. Those things are going to be cold on the start.
Flatnor, what do you make of the hard tire call? We need your opinion here. If you are here.
Jamie in the chat saying, how does that happen? I'd like to change my prediction now. Murph is going to start out front. He's going to be in some bad shape, though. Those are going to be some very cold tires. Boss Cookie with a definite advantage. Zippin says, oof, my cat ran under my pedals, I swear. That one's already been used this season. We cannot use it twice. It's been checked off the accidentally bend my car bingo.
my dog ate my pedals. There we go. Use that one.
It could happen to anybody. I've seen me do it. Up to 19 viewers here for the race start. Thank you everyone for joining in. You're just in time. The cars are reforming on the grid, and we are about to go racing right here in Suzuka. ABR Murph with a little bobble there on the start under formation lap. A little embarrassing, but nonetheless, he's going to be on some very, very cold tires. Boss Cookie with a distinct advantage here as those tires are going to be a little warmer. Looks like we're waiting to start here. If that's looking right, looks like Murph is ghosted right now.
That he is.
All right.
Do we have pictures of the grid in case?
Oscar Barker in there saying community is so much better than the different leagues. I'm glad to hear it. We pride ourselves on being a racing community, not just a racing league. We're all a big family here. We may have our differences and, you know, things get heated sometimes. But at the end of the day, we are a community of racers, not a league of racers. If you're interested in becoming part of our community of racers, you can check out our website. Or you can click that link right in the bottom right-hand corner of the video there. There's a little button that says SSR, and it has our icons. If you click that, it'll take you right to our website, and you can join our Discord. We've been trying to do about weekly developmental races, if not bi-weekly developmental races, to get new drivers in, so don't be shy. Come say hi. Long wait. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I think it is Murph, to be fair. I think it is Murph. Murph looks like a ghosted car on the grid.
His tires went cold, and so did his internet.
Yeah, looks like we've lost Murph. Everybody on the grid's solid except Murph. I think Murph might have to leave. Talking with the race director now. Stay tuned, Lenny. Get in there. Get in the Discord. Take a look. We may do some different times coming up in Season 2. Season 2's coming up shortly. We'll see what we can do. Looks like we're probably going to have to do a restart, unfortunately. I'm checking with race control now. Looks like it might be Payox. Payox is showing a solid car, but he's bouncing around. I think it might be Payox. You can see there, he's bouncing around pretty good. Doesn't look like he's fully in the lobby. All right. He's ghosted now. It's not him. It is not him. We can see Payox has left the session. Murph is still ghosted. Now it's showing Zampa's lagged out. Let's take a look at Zampa. Zampa's the host, so he can't be lagged out. Looks like we might be doing a restart. Goodness gracious. Technical difficulties all the way around. Thank you, Codemasters. I am coordinating with race control here. See. I believe Mars also got dashboard, so bear with us. While we're waiting, let's take a look at the standings. All right, so you're going to see the graphics right now. This is as of final incident reports of last week. Tier 1 in order. You're going to see all the current point standings. Give us just a second. We're going to get the lobby restarted. Yep, race controls just come across. Restart, restart, restart. So give us just a little bit here. We're going to get everybody back in, get the grid reset. While we're doing that, take a look at the current standings there. You're going to see it up on the stream, and we'll be right back with you. BMG, you can click that website link there and it will take you to our website. There is a link to join the Discord there. Get involved, say hi in the Discord once you're in there, and we'll get you pointed in the right direction. Alright everybody, thanks for bearing with us. We got some technical difficulties. Lobby did not work out for us. Looks like it's locked up and crashed. We're getting everybody back in right now. All the racers are back in. Looks like we're getting everybody put back in the right grid. It's going to be just a few moments. Race control's getting everybody sorted out. Again, you can see on the stream feed there the standings as of last week. Bear with us just a few more minutes and we're going to get back racing here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I see all 24 of y'all sticking around. We appreciate it and apologize for the technical difficulties. Itsy TY, thank you for the follow and supporting the stream. We'll be right back to racing here shortly. Had a technical difficulty, but we're going to get back there in just a few moments. They're getting the grid sorted out right now. It'll be approximately 5 minutes, and we'll be back live racing. Looks like we had a lobby crash, heat wave. We're working on it. Grid's all back in here. Everybody's getting marked. Looks like the drivers are ready and up. So we're going to be back live here momentarily. We're just waiting on everybody to log back in.
Looks like we're about to go racing again.
So 2 seconds. Timer's ticking. We're coming live. We're going to be with you in less than 30 seconds. Appreciate that, Hamilton. Do the best we can. Not the ideal night for a live crash. Just had to forego my plans this evening, so we'll make it work though. Risk it for the biscuit.
We love you, Tier 1. Thank you, Codemasters, for the servers. Great at the moment. So, if I remember right, we're not going to have another formation lap, or are we going to have another formation lap?
Formation lap should be turned off if race control remembered to remove it, so we should just go straight racing.
Right. A blessing in disguise from Murphy.
And we're back after a brief commercial break. Thank you everyone for sticking around. All 24 viewers stuck it out. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. Everyone has loaded back in. The grid has been set. The cars are staged, and we're about to get rolling here at Suzuka. Taking a look at the chat. And it looks like somebody's donating some sandwiches. Stinner redeeming some sandwiches. Contributed 4,000 total sandwiches. Maxim in there for 2,000 total sandwiches. Sandwich calling out Codemasters about their game reviews in the thumbnail for the game and Xbox. We all know that's shenanigans. Jamie wants to change his predictions. Alright, looks like everybody's checking off. We should be going racing here shortly.
To 5 red lights. And
we
Murphy
are
off
away.
the line. Boss Cookie looking to get a good start, already side by side with Murphy going into turn 1. They get close. Boss Cookie out in front. So Boss Cookie leads into the first sector S's. Boss Cookie first, JBR Murphy second, with JDM close behind. Looks like Stenner moves up into P9 ahead of Reflex Pilot. Hamilton moves up past Zampa just barely.
Very close together here in the opening portions of lap 1. Big train of cars piles into sector 2 in the hairpin. Dip back a little bit in the grid here. Bone Apple underneath Stenner. Stenner looking for the old switch around. Makes a little wheel tap to Bone Apple's left rear. Everybody's safe though. Doesn't look like too much of an unsettlement there.
Oh, whoa. Oleg. Oh,
Another little
contact.
tap. We're watching that battle. Reflex Pilot in the wings there trying to capitalize on these two as they battle. See Reflex jumping around a little bit there. Not the best connection. Center well wide as we look from the POV of Reflex. We're piling the chicane here. Reflex looks to the inside. Stenner's going to push him out. Reflex is going to go around him in the chicane. What a move. What a move there by Reflex Pilot.
Box Cookie almost already out to a second lead on Murphy.
Quite a lap. Everybody's still very close together here. Close battle is going to be Craig Conley and Stinner here. Stinner falling back in the chicane. Lost a little space there. Oh, and you can see Charisma going a little wide there behind him. Gets a wheel on the grass, but keeps it in a straight line.
Neymar and King's very close. Neymar looking to make a move. Around the outside.
Big lockup by both drivers. A little bit of contact there, but everyone keeps it going. What a move.
Still side by side. Oh, and Payox Kings taps Neymar. Neymar able to save it, but falls back. Reflex really close to Bone Apple Tea. And Bone Apple Tea closing in on King Chalupa.
Big train of cars here all in a slipstream. Reflex made a move here on the last lap. Let's see if he can get it done again. Bone Apple not leaving the door open. Keeps him at bay for this go-around.
Oh, I see the Neymar got around Payox Kings. Okay. Don't know when that happened, but Neymar moves up
Maybe
to
a
P4.
block. Second and some change ahead. Quite a few battles going there. Charisma closing in on Craig Conley as well.
I want to point out Oleg also on the hard tires.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be great. I believe he was on a different compound.
He was
originally
below the top 10 though, so
yeah. League rules are on a reset, you must put the same compound on that you have. You see Conley gets the left rear off in the gravel there. Charisma having to really check up to make.
Reflex
Pilot's going to get past Bone Apple as well.
Reflex Pilot Ghost. That's connected.
Looks like he took the low line and hairpin there. Got
Charisma
underneath.
getting real close to Craig Conley. He does have the tire advantage here.
Attack. Charisma looks like he got a little bump on the back of Conley there. Not sure how that affected his wing.
I think that was just a minor tap.
You see Charisma going around the outside of Conley here. Dangerous spot to do it. Charisma a little wide.
He does have the
Conley's
inside
gonna have to
line
back
here.
out.
Way deep into that turn, but he makes the move stick. Up into
Neymar
P11.
there in the background, as you can see as we look over the rear spoiler of Charisma. Neymar charging up the grid. Craig Conley with the DRS is going to go around. Neymar in tow, not close enough to do it. Craig Conley's going to take his spot right back. What a move by Conley in the DRS zone.
Boss Cookie over a second ahead of ABR Murphy, so out of DRS range already.
Charisma looking like he's got a little bit more downforce. Looks like he's handling these S's a little better. He closes right up on Conley here. Let's take a look up. Reflex Pilot a half second off King Chalupa. Stinner 3/10 off Bone Apple. This is a close race. Charisma right here. That's a close space. He's going to look to the inside of Conley in the hairpin. Goes right underneath. Neymar going to tag along maybe. Neymar not going to get it done. Conley's going back around, then has to slow up.
Reflex
No
Pilot
there.
staying real close to King Chalupa, but he is already almost out of ERS. Ooh,
He's
Payox
pushing
King with a
really hard
penalty.
there. Neymar's going to get past Conley as well. Neymar's got eyes on Charisma now, carrying a lot of momentum here in Sector 3.
Kings already has a
Neymar
3-second penalty.
Neymar taking a much cleaner line through the lane. Closes the gap to Charisma. He's going to have no problem getting here during the DRS zone.
He is almost out of ERS. Both drivers are actually really out of ERS here.
Neymar is going to get it done here. Charisma no. Bone Apple and Stinner still duking it out. Bone Apple is now closed. Chalupa again. Oh, and there's a big wreck. Reflex Pilots lost it. Big spin there. On the track. Does not do it safely. Cuts right back into the pack. Everybody having to go around. That was not a good choice there. Later after the race, Stenner has now closed up very close. Guys having to check up.
Halo and Payox Kings real close. Halo on those hard tires.
Yeah, Halo running the alt strategy here with the hard, starting on him. That was a brave move. The hard tire was not too bad for me here. I started on, well, basically started on the hards after the safety car, went straight to him.
Kept using them. I used the mediums and the softs, and both of those tires felt really good. Halo gonna make a move. Doesn't even need DRS. Clean before 130R. Gets.
Also watch this battle right here. Bone Apple got the DRS on King Chalupa here. Closing up. Gonna have to do it real quick. Chalupa just puts the car right in the middle. Great defensive move. Great defensive move. He's gonna make get real place to get around him there.
King's getting his spot right back from Halo. Whoa,
Chalupa.
Sector 1 spin. Whoa, oh, Boss Cookie spin. Boss Cookie spin coming out of the S's. Same spot where Reflex Pilot spun. That puts him down to P6.
Also on those soft tires too. Spins are not going to be good. Tire wear is heavy here.
Bone Apple still glued to the back of King Chalupa. Ooh, little tap.
Aox able to get past Halo as well.
Halo might be able to come back at him. Is he gonna go for the switch? Yes. Side by side now these two go into the double left-handers.
Great view there from the camera crew. Oh, a lot of movement from Halo there as he's moving back and forth across the line. Kings has to go a little wide there to avoid him. Halo misjudges the entry though. Kings around the outside. Just back and forth. All the while we've got Oleg in the wings here. Oleg getting a first-hand view of this battle.
Stenner with a
Oleg
penalty.
there. Oh, he sends it underneath Payox Kings. Absolute torpedo by Oleg there. Kings, the well-ahead car. That's going to be a tough break for Oleg. Not a good place to put it there. He did not have the hole. Halo now well ahead as King gets tapped from behind there by Oleg. Cost a little bobble there. Oleg looked a little eager there. Not quite fell alongside car.
I think the battle to watch is going to be between King Chalupa, Bone Apple T, and Stenner. Oh, Stenner looked like he lost the back of the car there for a second, but able to keep it.
There you go. You see the Red Bull trying to fend those two boys off, Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari. But you can see in tow there, Neymar a little ways back, trying to close the gap here. Neymar almost inside the DRS range. If Neymar can get in range there, that's going to be the game changer. We're going to see Neymar start attacking in this battle as well.
In the points already. He started, I think, P15 on the grid. P10 in 7 laps. Bone Apple T gonna make a move down the inside. And he already has it done.
Setting it up.
Is it done through 130R?
Dips out to look.
Stenner.
Oh,
King Chalupa goes wide.
Oh, what a battle we got going on here. Stenner lunged and Chalupa.
Stenner into the pits.
Just put him right there. Stenner's got to change those tires. Now well inside the DRS range. King Chalupa is going to have to be careful. Neymar's on the medium tires.
Payox Kings retiring from the down in P16. Was that on track? I don't think so.
Pits. Looks like he is in the pits. I think that's going to be a little frustration there based on that incident that happened. The steward's desk does not look like it was a good moment at all.
Neymar
looks like we got another follow. Paulo 4080. Thank you for following the stream. And
Neymar and
the race.
Neymar goes down the inside. Chalupa. Yes, he gets. What a move.
Neymar getting it done easy here. Neymar charging up the RS of Bone Apple, too. We hadn't seen the last overtake from him. I guarantee it.
Speaking of which,
Jamie
Boss
is
Cookie.
gutted. Jamie's gutted in the chat, saying his prediction is womp, womp, womp. See Neymar's charging there. Chalupa's still battling. He's trying to come back. 4/10 off. Neymar on the right front, coming through the chicane. Bone Apple tires have had all they can take. King Chalupa is going to moving up. Neymar is now right behind his teammate, 7.2 seconds back. This is going to give Chalupa the advantage here. Chalupa now in the DRS, but he's got to stay there. He's right on the cusp of it.
Boss Cookie closing in on Zampa rapidly through those S's. See Zampa deploying overtake, trying to stay ahead.
Zampa pushing hard. Zampa's pushing real hard here. You can see him sling the rear end as he comes through the double rights there. Boss Cookie is in the hunt. Boss Cookie probably a little frustrated after the spin. He's trying to get it all back on track. We're going to take a quick look here. You can see the penalty icon up. There you see the graphic. That's where everybody stands right now. We'll go ahead and leave that up for the time being. So right now, Boss Cookie sitting at 3 seconds. Hamilton at 3 seconds. Charisma 3 seconds. Oleg and Stinner both with 3 seconds. Those will come into play here at the end of the race.
Boss Cookie.
We're 9.
He's going to definitely make a move on Zampa here.
Oh yeah, well in the DRS, we're going to see him open up the veins on the rear end, and he's just going to shoot past Zampa. Plenty of battery. Just going to get it done with ease. You see him going along the inside there. Zampa's going to follow him behind and try to catch the toe and try to stay with him. Zampa's smart here. He's going to try to stay with him. Let Boss Cookie tow him around the track. Maybe Zampa can gain a few positions as well.
Chalupa in the pits for the hard tires.
Yep.
Craig Conley getting around Charisma with the DRS into P8 for him.
Solid move. We got Paolo in the chat saying Suzuka, the Sinas track. Sinas forever. Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome, and thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying it. This is Tier 1 Racing. It's Safe Space Racing. We got another race here tomorrow. Midnight UK. Tier 3 is going to be racing right here at Suzuka as well. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be quite the show. Tier 3 always turns up in force and puts on quite an action-packed race. But now we see some action's been going on while we were looking at the back. JD Haters now a half second off ABR Murph. Got a little battery to use. We're getting close to those pit stops, guys. We're 10 laps in a 27-lap race. They're stretching these softs a long way. JD's trying to stay with Murph. These two guys are likely going to pit together. There goes Murph. Murph dips in. Oh, JD stays out. JD comfortable here. I know he's been sweating time trial. You got Division in as well.
I think those softs can go at least 11 laps. Any more than that, and I think they might pop. But I think 11 laps is the point for those softs.
You see Murph going to the yellow stripes there. Division going to the yellow stripes. Ooh, Division's going to get out before Hamilton as well on the mediums. We got a couple more guys dipping in the pits there. JD is the race leader right now. Yet to pit. Boss Cookie as well, yet to pit. Zampa yet to pit. Neymar also yet to pit. ABR Murph in a net P1 right now.
Neymar with a penalty.
Looks like I lost my chat there, guys. Sorry about that. It's back up now.
Vision is, I think, 3/10 off of Halo right now. Fresh mediums versus Halo's 10-lap-old hards.
We're on board with Division now. Let's see if he can get her done here. He's going to have a lot more grip in this hairpin. You do see him get by there? He's looking, he's looking.
No,
not
he
able
did
to
not.
get it done just yet.
Murphy closing in on Craig Conley. Fresh mediums versus 10-lap-old mediums. I think this can be a simple overtake for Murphy. And it is.
I think Murph's got him here, no problem. You can see him wheel to wheel now as we look out of the right side of the camera. Conley falling back. Nothing he can do there. Conley very wide.
Ooh. He's gonna try to. Oh no, no,
He tried
dips
to
in
stick
behind.
it in there and defend. Not much he could do. Division gets by Halo while we're watching that battle. Hamilton torpedoed in. What an overtake. Really sends it in on the inside of Halo. We caught it right there as we're looking over the rear spoiler at Division. Halo doing a great job to avoid him, but Hamilton coming in like a bull there. Absolute madness.
Boss Cookie out ahead of
Boss Cookie.
Zampa in P8, Zampa P9, both on fresh medium tires. Stadium Haters still on those softs.
JD
Those
really
gotta be
stretching the
hurting
tires
right
today.
now.
Formula
Boss
Maximum
Cookie really
check.
close to Halo.
Giving a shout out, Jimmy Savelle. Boss Cookie's going to get by Halo.
Yes. Did Oleg just make a double overtake? Oleg just made a double
Looks like
overtake.
he did.
on
Looks like he got
Bone Apple P
past-
and Stenner.
Both of them. Got past them both. We missed it, but that's a great overtake. Good
On
catch there, B.
11 lap old hards. What a move. Wish I could have seen that one. Like for the most part, everyone's spread out now except Oleg, Bone Apple T, and Stenner.
Golden Apple trying to get that spot back. Looks to the inside.
Gonna get a better run on those mediums.
He's
Oleg also
wheel to
has
wheel
overtake.
now.
I think Oleg,
moving
just
around a
might
lot.
stay
Oh,
ahead.
Oh, touching wheel down the straight. Oleg's gonna go wide. Oh, and he comes across and slaps Bone Apple off the track.
Ooh, I don't know. That seemed more like a racing incident from what I saw. It looked like they just tapped one too many times. Stenner gonna make an easy move on Oleg though. DRS overtake.
Oleg
no
making
defense.
contact with Stenner as well. You can see there from the onboard view of Stenner, there's a tap from Oleg as well. Oleg's got the
Zampa.
elbows out today.
Zampa on Halo. Zampa really close. 2/10 closing fast. Using overtake. Is Halo gonna give him the room? No, Zampa's gonna have to stay behind here.
Zampa really pushing him though. We're watching that chase now.
Halo defending well.
With the pit stops, Neymar's out front, but ABR Murph is already pitted. Neymar sticking it out here, trying to slow him up, maybe give his teammate a chance to get caught up.
Speak of his teammate, really close to division, wheel to wheel. Going towards the end of Sector 3. Just past, it's a purple Sector 2 for Boss Cookie. Still wheel to wheel. Oh my god.
And they make contact.
Boss Cookie out of the race. That's gonna be a safety car. Wow. Looked like they
That was
just
big
got a
wreck.
bit too
Not sure
close.
what happened there. It was hard to see.
So from what I saw, Boss Cookie was looking to defend against Division. Looked like Division wasn't ready for the squeeze. And looked like Division just know where he could go. Pushed Boss Cookie straight into the wall and ripped his wheel off. That is a safety car.
All right,
everybody
I got the
gonna
tower
dive
graphic
into the
up for
pits.
everybody watching. We're under safety cars, so let's get that graphic up. We're
That
going to
is
see what
a-
everybody's going to switch to.
Free pit stop for Craig Conley and BRL Neymar. Neymar is going to be very happy with the timing of that safety car.
Yeah, this is going to be great for Craig if he can get around because he is on 13 lap old mediums, as is Neymar.
I
Both
would-
starting on the mediums. Halo as well on 13 lap old hards. These guys are going to look to go to a different compound.
I would definitely recommend the soft tire as of this point in the race. Take it straight to the end. I definitely think it can make it.
That was a tough battle. We were watching along as that happened. It was really hard to see what happened there. They were very close together. I'm not sure who initiated the contact, but it looks like they got tangled up once it happened. Division comes out of the battle. Boss Cookie, unfortunately, terminal, not going to continue the race. His teammate Neymar out front right now will need to pit stop. And will do it under safety car. Best option he's got right here. He needs to get in and get back out. He's got 7.8 seconds to ABR Murph. he gets in and out quick, he's going to be in good shape. He'll probably come out
Whoa,
P5,
don't forget.
6.
Oh, Murph also pitting. Murph also pitting. Craig Conley pitting. Yes, Boss Cookie. Or not Boss Cookie, sorry. BRL Neymar onto the soft tires as SSR Hamilton takes the lead.
All right, there you go. You see it. Hamilton's out front on fresh mediums. He's going to take those all the way. JD on fresh mediums going to take those all the way too. But Neymar on the softs. ABR Murph on the softs. Those guys are going to be like men possessed on this restart. Compound, fresh softs. They're going to just tear up the field. So this should be an interesting restart here. I would venture to say we might see a little contact on this restart. Everybody's going to be bottled back up. A couple of different mixed compounds here. These guys on the softs are stuck behind the guys on the mediums. It's going to be very close here. It should be a spicy, spicy situation on the restart. PB looks like he got a little bit of grass there in Sector 1 back on the track. All right. You've seen all the pit stops. Let's go back to the penalty graphic. You can see everybody has, for the most part, scot-free. We got a few 3 seconds in there. Oleg showing a 6 second. Everybody's going to link up. We've seen Hamilton in the Renault link up with the safety car here. He's taking us around right now. JD right in behind him. All right, guys, so it looks like most of the predictions have been tossed out of the window. We are a little past the halfway point. Does anyone dare to venture at a prediction from the halfway point?
At this point, it could go anyway. You got a few people on the mediums, few people on the softs, and a lot of daring people here willing to make overtakes at any chance. I think we're going to have excitement all the way down to the last lap.
I have to agree, B. I think this one's going to be exciting, especially this restart. The safety car's got to dip in at the entry of that corner, and they're going to have to get rolling. But that lead car can't beat the safety car to the start-finish, so everybody's going to be bottled up there. So I think these first 3 or 4 guys are going to get one heck of a start. Yeah, I predict Neymar and Murph are going to charge here on this restart. We're going to see them up contending at the front.
I don't know. I feel like Zampa is a very good defensive. Oh, Zampa making contact with BRL Neymar there in the S's. Is that going to be 5 seconds? Yes, that's 5-second penalties for both of them. Wow.
Oh, no. That's going to be a tough break.
BRL Neymar
missed that one. Does
right?
It look like Neymar got in the back of him?
No, it's just a slight little tap. I don't think that was necessarily malicious by any means. It looked like they just came alongside.
Stewards will probably take a look at that one and see what they think. Those might be removed later at the end, but it's definitely going to jumble the standings here. Neymar showing 8 seconds now. Zampa with 5. That's going to be huge for them on this restart, as everyone's going to be bunched up under a second. That's going to drop them well back. Still a lot of race left, though. Everybody's going to spread back out, so hopefully they won't lose too many positions. Jamie in the chat saying, I just might stop predicting stuff. Jamie's prediction well out of the window now. To be fair, Jamie, Boss Cookie was favored. So, tough break for Boss today. We hate to see it. There's a lot of banter in the chat here. Neymar confident. All right, here comes the restart, boys. We're going racing. Safety car's in the pits.
Go, go, go. Everybody with a lot of ERS after that. Remember, no DRS.
Hamilton, a good restart. As predicted, these first 4 or 5 guys out to a good run. Everybody behind playing catch-up.
Division on the softs at the back. I think he's going to tear through this field. We've got Oleg and
Division
King
is
Chalupa
rapid.
up
Looking
next.
for a good start. Professor Lenny had Haters for a podium. That's a good shout here. Haters has got a good chance. JD, a solid driver and a solid dude. He's been sweating it here at Suzuka. The time trial chart has him up towards the top. He's going to have a good finish here if he can keep it together.
Keep an eye on Neymar here for a second. He's going to go down the inside. He does. He's
Get Zampa with ease.
Wow. What a
Zampa
move.
doing a good job staying clear there. Murph
What a
looking to get him
move.
some now.
Reflex Pilot making a move on King Chalupa. Is that going to stick? Yes, that is. What a move by Reflex Pilot. Both of them on 2-lap old mediums.
Division looking like he's going to get some Oleg here too.
Got the overtake to spare and a straight ahead of him. Tire advantage that looks pretty certain overtakes for Division.
Oh, you can see him in the slipstream. He's closing rapidly. Oleg already in a little trouble at this point of the track earlier. Let's see if Division can get by clean. Division also mixed up in a...
Murphy on Zampa.
Everybody getting it done clean.
I think Murphy
Jump
gets
back
that
up to that
fastest
battle.
lap.
Murph's going to sneak by there. B-Mar's calling it just as it happens. Stenner and Halo are pretty close together here coming into Sector 1 as well. Sandwich is in there with a Murph, JD, and Neymar for the podium prediction. Everybody's still really close together here in the back. Charisma chasing down Oleg. Now the Division's got by. Division's tearing up. Already 2 seconds ahead of Oleg. Jump back to the front. Neymar closing in on Haters here.
I think that maybe Craig Conley might be thrown into the podium mix with everyone that has penalties.
Craig Conley, solid driver, keeps it pretty clean through the race. I think these penalties are going to play into this, so I think Craig Conley, if he can keep it clean, make some moves, he might be able to jump up in there. Yeah, I believe that's a fair shout, B.
Euro Neymar hanging onto the back. Haters. He's going to go around the outside of the chicane. Wow.
What a move here. We're on board with Neymar as he's trying to make it stick. JD gives him the space and the respect, but takes that spot right back. Hell of a move there by Neymar. Very gutsy, but gets it done. And then gets taken right back by JD.
Oh, look at this Murphy setting another fastest lap on those soft tires. Really making the most of them
much better line through there. Sticks it underneath JD and gets contact. We saw that spin. We were on board there. Neymar, unfortunately, going to have to wait for everybody to go by here. This is horrible for Neymar.
Neymar has left the session.
Neymar has left the session. That's going to be just the same as retiring on the track. I'm going to send an invite, see if he can get back in, but I feel like that was an intentional departure.
Wow. Yeah, Craig Conley really looking for podium contention now. Because remember, Zampa has a 5-second penalty, which is P4, so he's really got to close up. Hamilton with, I think, a 3-second penalty, right? I'm going to check that right quick.
Yep, Hamilton's got a 3-second.
Yeah,
you can see it there on the graphic.
Needs to get... Let me switch my... So Craig Conley needs to close up 1 entire second. He's got 8 laps-ish to do it. I think he can. He's on the soft tires.
Charisma on board with the Charisma. He's looking at the inside of Oleg here. Should get it done with ease. He gets by. Oleg dips to the inside, trying to get some more of him. Oleg back wheel to wheel. Oleg having to get out of the way there. Charisma gets to run into the chicane. You got Reflex Pilot there in the Haas. Oleg real wide there coming out of the penultimate. Reflex has got DRS, but Oleg's got it too. Oh, they're battling. What a move. Oleg well wide there. Sends it underneath Charisma.
Stenner. I think that's
has
terminal.
Retired. DNF. You can see him there on the wall as these cars come by.
Oh,
Stenner's lost it in Sector 1. Safety car, safety car.
It's, the soft runner's going to pit? I don't know what to do here. Because they could pit for fresh softs and have even better runs, but At the same time, I feel like pitting would cost them way more than they could gain.
We're seeing in the chat, Neymar voluntarily left the lobby. That was not a lag out. He has called it a day. That is a DNF for Neymar.
I didn't get to see that one. Was contact made, or was that just a spin?
For Stenner or Neymar?
Neymar.
Neymar, he was battling. He sit it real tight inside into turn 2, turn 3-ish. And there was not really anywhere to go there. Not really anywhere to go at all. And he made contact and spun. Most of the pack was coming through that turn. He had to sit there and wait. Already with 8 seconds of penalties, there wasn't much he could do. He just left the lobby. But the unfortunate part, that's going to leave his car on the track, which could cause problems here later in the race.
Especially with all these people
out of the race as well with the DNF.
Especially with the penalty mix-ups and tire changes, everything. It's just going to factor in. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, 3 people in the pits. Emily's Reflex Pilot up to P8. I want to point out, SSR Halo from the very back of the grid started on hards, now in P6 on 5-lap old mediums. What a race by him. I think that's going to be our driver of the day. Well deserved if it is.
All right, we're going to take a look at the penalties real quick. You can see Hamilton there with 3 seconds, Zampa with 5 seconds for that contact with Neymar. I believe Zampa got bumped in the rear on that one, I think under safety car. I think that one might come off later post-race. Stone Apple with 3 seconds, Reflex with 3 seconds, Charisma with 6, Oleg with 6. Those two right there together are going to be racing for position. Neymar is going to be a DNF after the race due to departure of the lobby, not returning. That was a voluntary quit, so he will not get any points. Will be scored a DNF. PBR there, P12, the last car on the grid. Spicy little race. I promise you some action here at Suzuka, and they are delivering. We've got 3 DNFs, 1 retirement. Stenner taking a big spill calls in this safety car. Turn 2, 3-ish off the track, nose into the wall. Calling it a day. We're hearing from the medical crew. Everything's all right. He's going to walk that one off. Hang his head a little bit there in the paddock. We hate to see it. COD Villain, Stenner loses it big in Sector 1. We were just talking about that. Turn 2, 3, 3, 4 off the track, well off into the wall. Big wreck into the wall. We heard from the race engineer everything's good. He's going to be all right. Just a little bit heartbroken on the DNF. Stenner says everything is not okay. He has a broken neck in the chat.
Well,
it'll all buff out.
So, Jamie, you were calling for Stenner to DNF. Now he has a broken neck. We blame this on you.
Yep, bad juju by Jamie. All right, guys, we're going to have a sprint to the finish here. It's 22 laps of 27 laps. I don't think we're going to go back racing on this one.
I disagree. I think we will go back racing.
Yeah, looks like most of the cars are back. Neymar's car is ghosted. He should catch up here. I don't know if it's going to wait on him. We should be back to racing this lap. I believe you're right, P. Stenner in the chat saying, as usual, all your fault, Jamie. Again, those guys are teammates tier 2, as well as, I wouldn't say good friends, but they're friends in GRA.
I would use the word arch nemesis on track.
Yin and yang. Yin and yang.
There we go.
Light and dark. All right, guys, we're going to have a spicy little restart here, too. This is going to be a sprint to the finish. SSR Hamilton out front, but has a 3-second penalty. JD Haters and ABR Murph right behind him. Both very rapid guys. No penalties. Zampa's got a 5-second, which is going to affect his grid plays here, but I think that might be removed later on, depending steward review. Craig Conley and Halo both penalty-free as well. That's going to do good for them. Those guys looking to move up here. Ooh, Hamilton getting very close to the safety car here. We're just waiting to hear back from race control. That car's going to go in this go-around. Center saying, nah, we're good friends now after tonight. Heatwave saying, this is going to be crazy, basically a 5-lapper. You're absolutely right. It's going to be an absolute drag race to the finish here. Safety car looks like it's going in this lap. Hamilton's starting to back him up. Careful, guys. Careful, guys. Safety
I want to
car
point
in.
out, Craig Conley now about 3 seconds, 2 seconds behind the leader. So if Hamilton with that 3 second and Zampa with the 5 second, Craig Conley is on the podium. If he can stay within 3 seconds of the leader.
We call him the dark horse for a reason. He's done it a few times in OTL, snuck up the grid and ended up where he needed to be. Hamilton with a good restart. Everybody clean through turn 1. Oleg's going to get past Reflex Pilot. Train of cars here. Lap 23 of 27. Let's take a look back here in the grid. Charisma right in the mix of it, all over Bone Apple Tea. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Not a good spot. Oh, very close together. Oleg taking advantage. And he gets spun. Oleg trying to make it happen in a spot it shouldn't happen. Charisma underneath. Bone Apple here with the tire advantage. It's going to go right by him.
Reflex
Oleg getting
Pilot
brave
also
today.
slips by.
Bone Apple at the mercy of the hairpin there. Reflex all over the back of Charisma too there.
JDM
Might have made a
haters
little
on
contact.
Hamilton.
Has to drop.
For P1, 130R, JDM with the overtake to spare, stuck in the slipstream. Purple sector 2. He's going to make a move on
Ooh,
the
he looks
outside of the
underneath.
chicane. He's going to go for the switch. No, Hamilton, good defensive driving. JDM is not going to have DRS, but Murphy all over JDM haters.
Murphy's trying to capitalize here. JD was kind of out of line there. Murph flying up in behind him, doing his best thing here. Looks like Stinner's gambled it all and lost.
I think Reflex
Oh,
Pilot
no.
just spun.
Stinner
Yeah.
has played Russian roulette and died in the chat. Big F in the chat for Stinner. Rest in peace, buddy. Having a rough night. Can't even win in the gambling there. Watching the battle for the front here. SSR Hamilton still out front, but he's got JD Murph, Zampa, Craig Conley, and Division all in tow. Big old train of cars here. All under a second here.
Craig Conley still only 2.3 to the lead. Very much
All
still
Conley's
in
got to do is
contention.
bring it home here.
Not supposed to be biased, but I'm definitely rooting for Craig Conley here.
Oh, Bia's got a favorite now. After Stinner loses all his money in the casino and then ends up dead at the result of Russian roulette, he said, sounds about right for my night. Not having a good day. Stinner with a rough race in T2. Comes to T1, also having a rough night. Casino won't even show him any mercy.
I want to point out
comes
the
Division.
position changes. So Halo is up 9 positions in this race. Charisma's up 7 positions in this race. Craig Conley up 7 positions in this race. Hamilton up 5 positions in this race.
Division making a charge here, trying to get at Craig Conley.
Craig Conley now out of the 30-second range. Come on.
Division putting the pressure on here. You can see there from the TV cam over the Alfa Romeo, all over the back of the AlphaTauri, Craig Conley. JD playing it smart here. He's got Hamilton beat by penalties. All he's got to do is keep it clean and bring it home. Murph, though, right on the back of him. There goes Division. Here goes Division. Looking to the inside. Conley fighting well, though. Puts the battery on. Is going to keep him at bay for the moment. Conley defending well. He knows Division's back there, and he's trying to keep him there. Conley has got the DRS. Division will have it as well. Division is juicing the battery. He's not going to have enough time. He's just going to have to stay behind.
I'd like to say also that Division could jump up here as well, because he is in that 3-second range. Him and Craig Conley both.
Fair shout. I know Team McLaren's had a rough few goes here. They're both on for a good finish here, even with the penalty that Zampa's got. 3 seconds. The 5 will probably come off from the stewards post-race. Both the McLarens looking to have a good finish here in Suzuka. Looks like the bot giving old Heatwave some harassment there. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Division still right there on him.
Craig Conley
This
now
is the
4
close battle.
seconds from the leader.
B, what's the battery situation looking like between these two, Craig Conley and Division? You give
Craig
some telemetry there?
Craig Conley has about no battery, 5%. As for Division, both of them completely out of battery.
Oh, they're battling hard here, so we're going to see a good race here. This is the final lap of the race, guys. Final lap. Leader taking us into Sector 1S's here. Division's going to get it done. He's got to do it here soon. Division looks to have a little more speed here, but Craig Conley running a very smooth line through the S's here. Not quite as fast, but seems to have a little more rhythm here. Division looks to the inside. Here it comes. This is the move we were waiting on.
Craig Conley has to back out, and
Conley's
Division
gotta
gets
back
through.
out. Division gets it done. What a move. And now he's got Halo behind him and Charisma behind him, all looking to get past him as well. What a move by Division there on the final lap.
It's unlikely, but if Division can close 1.4 seconds, then he could be on the podium here.
What an incredible move. Murph's charging here right at the end. 3/10.
JDM haters on Hamilton. 30% battery. Hamilton's got nothing to fight back with. Going into 130R.
Comes Murph.
Hamilton deploying all the battery he has left. Hater's gonna go to the inside.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
he
not a smart
locks
move here.
up.
Murph was going for it. Murph had to back out too. JD's going to be safe. It's going to be a win for JDM haters here at Suzuka. What a race. JDM's going to jump. Murph's going to jump. It's going to be Hamilton in the P3 spot. Division, Craig Conley, Halo, Bone Apple, the McLarens, 8-9. Good finish for those guys. PBR, Abner in with P10, Oleg, 11, Reflex, 12. Neymar will be a DNF. What a race to the finish, guys. JDM with a big, big win here. Great race, staying penalty free, and that's going to be what gets it done here. Stay tuned. We are going to get those guys in for the interviews.
Halo.
We're going to throw those standings back up.
Told you, Halo's 9 positions gained during this race. What a race by Halo.
Great job by Halo's going to be the driver of the day. Fantastic job
You
indeed.
called
B.
the
There
hard
you
tires
see.
bad. Or no, he
Like
said the hard
tires.
He said the
Hard
hard
tires
tires
are
at
the
the
way to
beginning
go.
was a weird strategy call, but look at that. Driver of
There
the
you
day.
see a lot of penalties today. A lot of penalties, a few DNFs. Let's take a look in the director here, see the incidents. A lot of track limit warnings.
I'm going to go ahead and leave. I'll let you do the interviews.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for sitting in today, B.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. I'm sure we'll look forward to the next time we can do it.
Gladly. All right. See you, stream. Have a good day. Tune in for Tier 3 tomorrow. Same time as Tier 1, right?
Yep. It's going to be midnight UK time.
All right. See you then.
All right. All right, stay with us. We're going to be right into those interviews once these guys get in. Guys, as you come in, please tick the box. Tick the box.
Yes. Wow.
What a race. What a race. All right, guys, as you're filing in, tick the box so the stream can hear you. Everybody's excited to talk about this race here at Suzuka. It was a spicy one. Yes, Halo, you are driver of the day, good sir.
Hey, JD,
please tick the box.
JDM,
Yeah,
JDM. I had Payox race engineer. He said you and Murphy both needed one more thing to get a pen. So, I know that was just my strat. I just needed to hold you up and get away from Craig or from P5. I mean, it's first point for me, so I'm happy.
All right, guys, let's get. Everybody got the box ticked?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, don't think Murph's got a mic. Pretty sure we might hear from him. So we're going to start with our big winner, JDM Haters, with a big win for Red Bull. JD, how'd you feel going into that race? What was your plan? I know you've been sweating some time trials. I've been seeing you jump up the leaderboard there going into the race weekend. Give us a little bit about what your strategy was going into the race and how you executed that today for a podium of P1. Don't mean to interrupt you, JD. Make sure you tick the box at the top. I don't think the stream can hear you. Party chat. If you go into party chat, the party menu there, and at the top it'll say include my audio.
Yeah. I think he's broken for him. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well the stream cannot hear you, JD. So alright. I'll relay the message for everyone. JD seems to not be able to tick the box, so JD was a little concerned with Boss Cookie and the guys that are a little faster after the safety car. He saw everybody pit. He was a little worried. JD, with the big race today, stayed penalty free, and that was the big decider. We'll talk to Hamilton about his penalty he caught just a minute. It enabled JD to get up. But I want to give a big shout out to JD. Fantastic race at a very technical track. JD with a big win today. Congratulations, JD. I know it's been a long time coming. JD's been sweating real hard this weekend, so congratulations, JD. We'll post-race sort out that. Yeah, it's been JD's first win in a long time. It's been 8 to 10 weeks, so he's excited. He's at cloud 9. Sorry you guys can't hear the excitement.
Very excited.
Looks like Murph can't join us today. Oh, Murph's looking for an invite. Let's see if we can get Murph in here. Give me just a second. Hamilton, we'll talk to you while we're trying to get Murph in here, my man. Huge race for you today, too. I know you've had a couple of rough weekends in a row, so we hate to see those, but you did a great job today hanging on. Unfortunately, you caught a penalty there, and that's going to be the big decider. Drops you down to P3. That's no fun, but talk us about your strategy going into the race and how it played out for you.
Yeah, before the lobby restart, actually in quali, I did 2 laps on the same set of softs, and the game wanted me to do a soft to hard in pit lap 8, but yeah. After Payox actually retired in the pits, he was just race engineering me and told me in the last lap that JDM and Murph needed one more to get a penalty. So I reckon if there was 2 or 3 more laps, I could have had the win. But I'm very happy to get first points here and actually get a podium, which would be my first point. So the penalty, very unfortunate, but yeah, it happens.
It's a great race by you. Good points indeed. Tough break on your partner having to retire from the race. It's a little bit of a issue there. So, but we appreciate you coming out. You did a great race today, and big ups to you, my man. Murph, do we got you in the party now?
Great dive on me, Hamilton, by the way.
Just mate.
That was cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I
let me
had to get
see. We're
past
having
you.
some tech.
Yeah, I was a bit slower.
Awesome, awesome. There's Murph. Murph, if you tick the box, my man,
I have.
at the top. All right, Murph. We're waiting on you to talk. We've already got comments from JD and Hamilton there. Murph, big P2 today, charging up the grid from the back. After the safety car, you went to the softs and made quick work of those in front of you. Let's talk a little bit about your strategy today and how it all turned out.
Oh, what a race. Um, yeah, I was like, well, I was the only one racing at one point. Everyone was dropping like flyers. Um, so I just had to basically um, get to the end on the mediums, but then safety car come out and I decided to go on the softs. I don't know if right now, looking back, I don't know if I should have, but Neymar I had pitted on the softs, so that sort of made up my mind. I wasn't very quick on the softs. I don't know if I just had it in my head because the two guys ahead of me at that point were scrapping like mad, so I just had it in my head to just stay behind them, don't do anything stupid, and that maybe was the reason why I wasn't as quick as I expected.
Quite all right. In for a P2 with the penalty that Hamilton had. Our big improver today and driver of the day, SSR Halo, didn't even know he got it.
Woohoo!
So big shout out to SSR Halo there, making some moves up the grid, getting driver of the day. Halo, how was your race? Give us a brief review there.
Qualifying was terrible. I fluffed it big time. So I started at the back on hard tires. I love my hard tires around this track. They last forever around here, and you can get some good speed. But yeah, I chased Craig around for so long, I couldn't get past him. So I just stayed where I was, basically. So yeah, I didn't even know I had driver of the day.
All right. Well, Halo, congratulations on driver of the day. Well
Thank you,
done.
sir.
We
Thank
saw
you.
Craig hold you up there a little bit. Big shout out to everybody tuning in today. I think we got up to 25 viewers. Suzuka was spicy as predicted. Couple of DNFs. Looks like we had one guy, or at least two, retire. Neymar dipped out, as well as Payox. Couple of big crashes. Stinner taking a big one there in Sector 1. But guys, don't miss out. Tomorrow, we're going to have a big race here again at Suzuka. Tier 3 is going to be on Midnight UK. Don't miss it. It's going to be just as exciting as this one. Big shout out to B Mars for doing comms today. Always great to have him in. And big shout out to all the drivers today for putting on a good race. We hope to see everybody here tomorrow for Tier 3. Thank you for the new follows. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.